should we do? Good news, bad news. According to Politico, Chris Christie has narrowed the gap with Hillary Clinton in Iowa, a new poll says. According to a Quinnipiac University poll released on Monday, New Jersey governor trails Clinton 44% to 36% among Iowa voters. It's a 5% gain since March. Meanwhile, investigations into the Christie administration and the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey have zeroed in on a possible securities law violations stemming from a $1.8 billion road repair agreement in 2011. These investigations center on not the George Washington Bridge, but the Pulaski Skyway, the crumbling elevated roadway connecting Newark and Jersey City. And this investigation, not to be confused with the 14 other investigations that Christie is so outrageously being subjected to by the partisan Republican U.S. Attorney's Office in New Jersey, the U.S. Attorney's Office in Southern Manhattan, the State Attorney General's Office in New York, the Senate and House of New Jersey investigating him. All these people on this total witch hunt. There's nothing there, folks. It's an outrage. It's an outrage. Please let Chris Christie govern instead of having to try and find out all the people that have been lying to him. He's being, and the Securities Exchange Commission. God. The inquiries into securities law violations focus from 2010 and 2011. Christie's administration told the Port Authority of New Jersey, you've got to pay for the repairs to the Skyway and related road projects, divert the money that the federal government gave us for the new Hudson River Tunnel that we're not going to do because that would cost the state money. Port Authority lawyers said, hey, this is not kosher. The Skyway is owned and operated by the state. It is not owned and operated by the Port Authority. The Port Authority cannot fund it. But the Christie administration relentlessly lobbied to use the money for the Skyway. In other words, hey, Sampson, chairman of the Port Authority, we will divert money. This is a hypothetical conversation. We will divert money to your clients who are looking for real estate bonanzas if you do this, because that way we don't have to raise taxes to do the Pulaski thing, and we can use this money that was earmarked for something else.
You see how that works?
Yeah,
it's
look.
Beautiful.
And then, as a bonus, if you want, I'll go out and I'll take a crap on a teacher. So eventually, the Port Authority justified the Skyway repairs by casting the bridge as an access road to the Lincoln Tunnel, even though they are not directly connected and it is not an access way to the Lincoln Tunnel. And the Port Authority called the projects the, quote, Lincoln Tunnel access infrastructure improvements. The accuracy of this characterization is now a major focus of investigations, according to several people briefed on the matter, as reported in the New York Times. Under New York state law, known as the Martin Act, remember the Port Authority is a bi-state authority, agency. Prosecutors can bring felony charges for intentionally deceiving bondholders without having to prove any intent to defraud or even establish that any fraud occurred. In other words, you can't lie about this stuff, period. What?
Hey, what happened?
I'll tell you what happened. Good luck closing that poll in Iowa, because you probably won't be. I don't know. Can you run for president if you're in a federal or state penitentiary? I don't know. I'm not an election law expert, so I wouldn't be able to answer that question.